Welcome back to another player profile and projection. Jake got the last word correct. We are recording this in Tampa, Florida. Woo! We've got Steinbrenner Field, blue skies and palm trees in sight. We've got a nice breeze coming
scary
from
birds.
our right. I was doing a whole rhyming thing.
Scary birds? You didn't rhyme a single word of that.
Yeah, we've got the Tampa Steinbrenner Field in sight. We've got a breeze coming from our right. And then I was going to find another one after that. But you went just
terrible.
Scary birds. Jake's scared of big birds, we found out.
Dude, what are hawks? Is that what we decided they are? Hawks?
Yeah.
Those are scary, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this one is all about Gleyber Torres.
Gleyby baby.
Not a hawk. A baseball player from Venezuela.
The Venezuelan victor.
Yes.
Gracias de Caracas.
No, say it with some gusto.
I just don't have it today.
Come on.
The Venezuelan victor. Gracias de Caracas. I always want to call him the Caracas killer. Can you say that?
Sure.
I don't want that to be a shot at, like, Venezuela or anything.
I think now it is.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres, number 25, and we're celebrating 25 years here in Tampa.
Wow.
They have signs everywhere.
They do.
They have signs everywhere. Say 25th year in Tampa for the Yankees. Gleyber Torres, Jake.
Yes.
This is his fourth spring training with the Yankees.
Yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20. And I'm kind of jumping into it right now. From the 2 days that we've been here, it shows. He seems way more comfortable. Just an early tidbit. You know, Gary, I post this on Twitter, but Gary hits a ball that's down the line. Gleyber says it's a home run. Monty was pitching, says no, and they're kind of like having fun and joking.
Right.
And I was like, I don't think he was doing that 2 years ago because he's so young. He's up and coming, but he's 2 years now in the league, established himself as a stud at this game and for this team. So I think everyone has high hopes and expectations for Gleyber, right?
I mean, huge. Almost unfair expectations.
And I've been harping on that.
And you have been harping on that. And I'm sure we'll get to that a little bit with his numbers last year in the juice ball and stuff. But, I mean, Gleyber's incredible. And like you said, we are seeing in spring training, he's showing a little more of his personality. I think we have seen it increase gradually through the years. But he's so good. And, dude, think about it. I think the number is 23 now. You and I were doing the age joke before. But he's going to be 23 if he's not already 20. Or, no, he turned 23, I believe. And
I think he turned 24.
I don't think so.
I think he's only 23 years old.
Baseball Reference right now.
He turned 23.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think, yes, there's a natural progression with how comfortable he's going to be. And, I mean, the only story that's going to be around Gleyber, I mean, he's going to hit, is the shortstop. He's going to be the full-time shortstop for the New York Yankees this year.
Yeah, and I think our live show with Hoke will be out already because I think that's huge for him, and there's less to think about for Gleyber now.
Yeah.
There's like, okay, I'm new to this league. I'm new to this team. I need to fit in. I need to find my place. Okay, multiple positions. Where am I going to play? Where am I going to hit? Dude, you're the starting shortstop for the Yankees. You're going to hit 1 through 6.
Yeah.
2 through 6, maybe 3 through 6, wherever. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, his role is defined.
Yeah.
And the defensive stuff, shortstops where he's been natural. That's his thing. He was fine at second, I thought. I think he's fine everywhere. There's a lot of errors that are more mental lapse errors than actual physical errors. He has the ability to be a stud defensively. And he flashes that a bunch.
Yeah, and there's a couple ways you could look at it. There could be, I mean, let's see him at 150 games. Can he play shortstop at a high level for the whole season? You mentioned the mental errors, and it's all errors are technically mental errors, right? Because an error, like you're supposed to make the play, and you kind of don't. We've just seen it. They're more mental than others. It's lazy or it's playing a ball nonchalantly. So, yeah, it's
I think if you trip and fall,
right,
that's not a mental error.
That's not a mental error, I guess.
It's a physical error.
It's a physical error. But you don't see that a lot on the baseball field. It'd be funnier if you did. But, yeah, I don't know. And one of my rules, Jake's rules of the offseason,
yes,
is if you have one thing that you need to hone in on as a baseball player, I think if you are a professional baseball player, you put yourself forward that in the offseason, You dedicate your time. For Gleyber, I think it's playing shortstop. Like he has the confidence he could hit for average at the major league position. He can hit for power. He's pretty much shown at age 22 he can do anything you want at the plate. The only question is around him playing shortstop, which he's shown us he can play. It's just for a whole season. And I mean, if he put the time in knowing he's going to be the Yankee shortstop, which there's no reason to believe he's not going to be, I mean, he should be great out there.
Okay. He's got DJ right next to him. And if he has Urshela to his right, he's surrounded by pretty good fielders.
Yeah.
So that'll help him. And then, at first base, we'll see, like, if he had, like, Teixeira there, he'll scoop away a bunch of bad throws. So he's not going to get as much help at first from Voit or Ford or whoever it is.
And I think, did you say this about Hoke last night? Was that we were saying an early start for Gleyber Torres is important?
And then Hoke said they start in Baltimore.
That's why they pay him the big bucks.
And if you are unfamiliar, if you forget, Gleyber Torres crushed the Baltimore Orioles last year. I mean, absolutely destroyed them.
Yeah.
I can pull it up. It wasn't like
he
14.
Pulled out Gary Thorne's heart. Are you gonna?
Yeah.
You should put that sound in here. That's one of the better sounds from the 2019 Yankees season.
Oh! How many home runs did he have? Plouf's calling me. I got to decline that. He's not going to be happy about that.
Big flex. I just had an unknown number call me.
It's probably Plouf's brother. All right.
Oof.
He had 13 home runs versus the Orioles last year.
That's pretty crazy.
He's only started 17 games. He had 13 home runs versus the Orioles.
Yeah.
So do we want that to continue?
Ooh,
or would you
that's
want
an
him to
interesting
spread it
question.
out?
Would you rather take what would it be? 2 less Gleyber Torres home runs, and he's just average against the Orioles, but he spreads it out against the rest of the league? I don't think baseball works like that.
I want him to take a team in the AL East and say, you're my bitch this year.
So every year he picks a different AL East team to torment.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay. So I think he should choose the Orioles again.
I'll go
Rays.
Tampa, yeah.
Yeah, we'll take it. Okay, so that's a big thing there. We need him to crush the Rays. Jake, did you see his OPS plus last 2 years?
He's awesome. He's incredible.
I mean, if you're not familiar, OPS plus 100 is an average baseball player. Above is good. Below is below.
100. 100's the middle.
100's the
median.
middle. 122 OPS plus in his rookie year when he was 21 years old. 128 last year. Everything bumped up besides the on-base percentage, which barely even dropped. So if everything continues to bump up the way it did last year, we're looking at a 285 batting average,
Sure.
a 335 on-base percentage, or
Sure.
340. Whoa, holy shit. That's
45
impossible.
homers? Is that what you just ran
No,
into?
the slugging is 480 to 535,
Yeah.
so that's a 55-point jump, so it'd be 585 slugging,
Yeah.
which is
Be a good year.
Be a good year. And an OPS plus of 134.
Break it down a little. How many homers did he have his rookie year? How many did he have his sophomore year?
So his rookie year he had 24 homers, and he had 38 his sophomore year, but that's with the juiced ball and something we've been talking about with expectations, and especially some of the projections we've seen, and we'll get into for Gleyber. They're all projecting him to hit more than 40, and I think it's a rude projection. He's never done it. He doesn't need to do it to be special. Right. He doesn't need to hit 40.
Gleyber Torres could have a very special season and hit
30.
28 homers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't, we're not paying him to hit 40 home runs. He's the shortstop up the middle. Be healthy, play every game, be a stud. You still expect him to have an OPS plus in the 120s. But I just think people are going to hone in on just that home run number. And because the balls were juiced last year, they're going to be a little disappointed if it's less this year if the balls are de-juiced. You know what I mean? So I don't want anyone to solely judge him on the home run number. I think there are players you can do that somewhat.
Yeah. No, it's playing shortstop for the season. And what is Gleyber Torres' real power? Because you know what? We also could be idiots, and the juice ball might not be a factor. Not at all, but we still – the scouting report we got on young Gleyber Torres was he was a good ball player.
Good ball player.
I think I read a scouting report that said he's he might be a 15-15 guy. 15 steals, 15 homers. And here we are. He had 38 homers last year. So it's going to be interesting to see if he improve on that. Can he repeat that? I mean, either way, that's a win. And even if he does come a tier below that, that's still fine. But yeah, he's definitely a guy that it's going to be interesting to see how much the juice ball really had an effect. I don't know, man. I mean, he's got the whole leg kick thing going. He can go the opposite way if he needs to. There's no reason to doubt it. And Jim, I've got my Jakey Advanced Gleyber stat. You ready for this?
Oh, wow. Is it a butter knife or is it a good one?
Yes.
Okay.
So Gleyber Torres has played 170 games as a second baseman for the New York Yankees.
Okay.
170 games, so a little over a full season. 265 batting average, 325 OBP, a 791 OPS, and 32 home runs. So good.
Good.
Good. At shortstop in 96 games, a little over a half a season. 301 batting average, 368 on base percentage, a 966 OPS with 29 home runs in 96 games.
It's good.
That's really good. So there is a chance that, you could do a lot of things in baseball. Could you play a comfort card playing shortstop? Yeah. Could you play some sample size stuff? Sure. But I don't know, man. There's no reason not to be. What could you possibly be saying? What Yankees podcast out there would be saying? Yeah, I don't know. I don't buy in the Gleyber.
I think the only critique is there are some people that say he's bad at defense.
Okay.
Because I think his the numbers that the analytics I don't even know if the analytics support or don't. I do think like I'm picturing Didi making those flashy shortstop plays, like throwing on the run, coming forward. And I'm not saying Gleyber hasn't because I'm sure he has, but like nothing's like, there's not like a style.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
Gleyber needs his signature shortstop play.
Yeah, like
Didi, you can picture his dive and you can picture his charge. Jeter, we don't need to go there.
Didi, the charge and throw on the run is what I picture when I think of Didi playing shortstop.
The only thing I might have for Gleyber is like a subtle backhand and then he just rips it.
Yes.
I think that's all I've got. But that's not like
it's
fundamentally good.
Yeah, maybe that's part of the problem. Yeah, I think that's what we need to find. Like he needs
a signature.
This is my advanced stats.
Yeah.
When I close my eyes and picture Gleyber playing shortstop, I need a play that comes into mind.
Or like you picture Jeter coming across second base and he's got the long arms. And
yeah.
Gleyber needs his signature move out there.
That's great analysis.
Yeah.
Work on that, Gleyber.
You're welcome. Anything else?
Yeah. Well, let's go to the actual projections. I was going to go through. He's an expecting father. Right?
Oh, wow.
So that's like a huge year.
That's big.
Yeah.
It'll be a big year.
Are we worried
that actually might be huge. Like I'm picturing Tom Verducci, Gleyber Torres, you were the All-Star Game MVP. You're the MLB MVP. You just had your first kid. What can you tell me?
Yeah. I
like playing baseball.
Everyone says that when you have a kid, it grounds you and takes your head out of the game a little bit because you go home and your kid doesn't care how your day with the plate went. So maybe that's going to help him out.
Help him out.
There's Cuddy. Hey, we're doing Gleyber. What's your
Brendan Cuddy.
Over under 35 home runs.
For Gleyber Torres.
Under.
How confident do you feel of him as being the shortstop?
Pretty confident, he said.
Is there any other doubts like people should have about Gleyber? Like you could play the defense card maybe or juice balls.
Yeah, juice balls.
Groin issues.
Okay, groin issues.
We mention anything and you bring up groin stuff. What's that about?
All right. He said I can make jokes, but I'm not going to. I'm translating for Cuddy.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing shortstop full time is demanding. See ya. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you.
Are you coming tomorrow? Can we come here tomorrow? Right, but can we
Can we park here?
And park?
Yeah, giant wasp by his face, and now we're just asking Cuddy questions.
And Cuddy, we're asking parking questions.
And the window's going up because a wasp was coming in. He thinks we can park here.
Yeah. To get there.
All right. We think we can park here.
We should do some stuff.
Yeah, come out. All right. Well, then enjoy. He's off tomorrow.
We'll see you at the beach.
Damn.
I'm here
Cool.
for you.
All right, so that was Brendan Cuddy talking about Gleyber Torres, and if we can park here.
So that's got to be really good audio.
Yeah, that was
Happy
great.
the team gets to get into that.
Everyone is excited. So he's going to be a dad, and let's just go to his projections. Baseball Reference projections for Gleyber Torres, Jake.
Yeah.
They have him at 32 home runs,
Done.
23 doubles, 279 batting average, 344 on base percentage, 524 slugging, 868 OPS. You know what? Baseball Reference.
I take it.
I think they're doing a good job there.
I think that's fair, achievable, and there would be no shock if Gleyber did better than that.
Yeah.
If you start going lower, I think there would be some surprise.
If he hits less than 30 home runs, if he has an OPS that isn't above 825,
yeah.
are you upset? Are you like, that was a step back? What does he need to do
It
for you
depends
to
what-
say
it
this was a
depends-
step back?
It depends what that season looks like.
Okay.
Is it a slow first half and a big second half? I'm fine with that. Vice versa. I don't know. Baseball.
I think that's all. I just have to cue up the music, but we did some Gleyber there.
Brendan Cuddy appearance.
Brendan Cuddy, thank you for coming on. I think in the end, hamstring, juiced balls,
Groin.
mental lapse,
Groin.
groin, juiced balls,
Mental lapse.
are the only things
For the 23-year-old star
that should be
shortstop of the
stopping you
Yankees.
from saying Gleyber Torres is a stud and the shortstop of the Yankees and going to have a fantastic year.
And he will.
Yes. See you later. Thank you very much. Be back tomorrow.